I think the red flags that we ignore in the beginning are what ends us eventually. Maybe we aren't the match that we have been up to this point because we, just spent too much time in our heads.
I would urge you, whatever its issues are, if you feel there's possibilities, to fight for it here. From my point of view, what you two have had deserves that.
I'm the all-in or I'm the all-out, and I need a partner that is very much the same.
On Married at First Sight this week, couples who got a divorce got some closure, like Austin and Becca, who saw each other for the first time since their breakup.
It's nice to see her, but it's hard. There's I guess I can't speak for her, but your feelings don't just go away. I'm still not over it. Every day is getting better, but it's still hard.
It's hard seeing Austin tonight. It makes my heart hurt. It's weird not to kiss him or just be with him, just because I miss him.
The two then gave the group an update on where they stand.
We've shared some text messages, but I think things have been good. Because I feel like the few texts we've shared have been good ones.
Yeah. When I fall for someone, I fall hard, and so typically for me, I have to really remove myself from that situation in order to really move forward. Seeing him right now is really hard for me, but I know that I love him as a person. I just know that we're not supposed to be together, and that's really hard, but I am moving forward every day. And I wish him the best, and he knows that, and I think he wishes the same for me.
There doesn't appear to be much love between Orion and Lauren. During the group outing, Lauren got into a heated discussion over the last text she sent Orion.
The text actually didn't require a response. That's the ironic part. But I felt like Orion still decided to respond. And I looked and said, oh, he really hasn't texted back in over a week.
You're just clocking the days?
I feel like you offer things that you don't follow through on.
I wanted to give you a thorough response, but I'm still trying to put that message together because it seems like a lot of just psychoanalyzing and honestly a little bit of projection.
I was not psychoanalyzing. I was being very compassionate in that text message. I was being very understanding in that text message. I offered room for us to still chat about this if necessary.
Lauren then clarified what she said in the message, admitting she doesn't want Orion in her life.
I have a question. It seems like neither of you really want to be in each other's lives.
That's what my message said. It wasn't an attack. It wasn't a psychoanalyst. It was I literally said the only reason we would have to talk is if we actually want to be a part of each other's lives, and it doesn't seem like we actually do.
Okay.
And later on, the two went back at it again when Orion admitted he checked out of their marriage after day 2.
How can you say you tried when you're lying to me the whole honeymoon, Orion? Because if you checked out day 2, then check out.
All right.
Check out. Leave.
This is what it is. I was trying really hard to stay in it and not.
I would have rather you been honest if you say you check out too. No, because I never get to finish with you, Orion. That's the problem. We didn't get to finish the marriage. I don't get to finish with you.
Ultimately, Orion apologized to Lauren for how he made her feel, and turns out Lauren isn't the only one who doesn't want to be friends with her ex-husband. That's where Emily stands with Brennan. During the group outing, she admitted the whole situation felt too calculated.
You cannot get married, spill your heart out, know you're going to be your raw and authentic self, and then decide once you're there to put up guardrails and then decide that there is a plot to be followed.
Michael and Chloe are getting closer to decision day, and Chloe isn't sure of where Michael's head is at.
Last night I wake up to Michael saying that he feels that he was not built for marriage.
It probably lowered your confidence in the relationship.
It not only lowered my confidence, but I'm wondering how he feels about me. It started bringing feelings of uncertainty.
If you were to guess, do you think he would say no?
Yeah.
Chloe admitted she thinks Michael is scared and doesn't know if they can get back to the same happy place they were at a few weeks ago, and broke down crying, thinking of a future without him.
It's hard for me to imagine my life without him. And yet at the same time, I don't know that we're meant to be.
With a few days to go until decision day, Chloe took Michael on a romantic trip to a cabin to see where his head was at.
There's a level of comfort that I have to develop with the uncertainty and fear. I think that's a deficiency. I think that I've celebrated my independence for so long. I never thought, for example, that marriage equals sacrificing your independence. I don't believe that. But I do believe it looks a little different, right? And sometimes I have a hard time seeing what that looks like for me and what that means for how I see our lives together.
But when decision day finally came, Chloe got candid as she explained how she feels hearing Michael's doubts.
I think the red flags that we ignore in the beginning are what ends us eventually. Maybe we aren't the match that we have been up to this point because we, just spent too much time in our heads.
I would urge you, whatever its issues are, if you feel there's possibilities, to fight for it here. From my point of view, what you two have had deserves that.
I'm the all-in or I'm the all-out, and I need a partner that is very much the same.
When it came down to it, Chloe needed someone who was all in and Michael was not.
I have to lean into what my compass has been, and that's just how I feel about the ability to develop and work on a marriage. And I just don't feel that I can do that to the degree that I would be comfortable and confident in, but more importantly, that you would deserve. And even though I'm choosing divorce, I hope you understand that that doesn't change anything that I said about you.
I know.
And how I feel about you as a person.
Although Michael wants a divorce, Chloe hopes he can still stay in her life in some capacity.
For me, I'm not surprised hearing him say no. He's not ready to give me everything it is that I need from him. And I don't want to waste any time building a relationship with someone that's not ready to reciprocate what I need. But that's not to say that I didn't believe there could have been something more. And I still do, and I will believe that.